Hello. It's Friday. Yay. Rebecca Black reference done. Off the checklist. Got to be done. Feud Friday, Rebecca Black Friday. It's all there. I think the Mets have decided they're only going to win days prior to when I stream. Also, happy Friday it is. I hope everyone is excited for the week. I'm assuming that most people have a long weekend, which is good. Long weekends are always good. It was kind of busy last night. I appreciated it. It was loud, a lot of people where I worked. It's good. Makes for good interaction. People got I always wear these baseball t-shirts when I work. People actually understood the one I wore, which was unique. Last time I wore one and there was a baseball table, a family that all liked baseball. Their kid played baseball. And they didn't understand a Seinfeld shirt, the Why'd You Trade Jay Buhner shirt. They knew who Jay Buhner was, but they didn't get the reference. It's okay. We don't discriminate. Farewell to Stephen Colbert. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. I have a rule that I don't try to look at the news until later in the day because it really spikes my anxiety. It just spikes my anxiety too much. And I happened to look at some, just on Blue Sky today. And Blue Sky is starting to become peppered with a lot of political stuff, even with I just follow baseball people there. And my anxiety has already been spiked today. I'm not a fan of living in this country right now. Just not a fan. But we talk about baseball here. But I do love Stephen Colbert. I love so I don't watch any late night shows live. I rarely watch live TV. Sports is, I think, the only thing I watch live. But I will watch on YouTube. Like I watch Seth Meyers' Dialogue and Closer Look. I watch those every day on YouTube. Generally, when I get home at night and eat dinner, I don't eat dinner if I'm working until like 9:30 or so. I'll sit down and I'll eat and I'll watch the monologue for that day. What show do you guys watch? Is it if it's Colbert, I love Stephen Colbert. I just never watched the show. Jimmy Kimmel, I'm like okay with. I remember his Man Show days with Adam Carolla. I find him very funny, but I also just he was so misogynistic. And I understand people can change, but Andrew, you watch the clips like I do. Yeah, I watch the Jon Stewart clips when it's Jon Stewart, when it's I forget his name, the real tall guy that goes to all the Trump rallies. He is hilarious. And then the blonde woman. Those are the three I like the most. I generally don't watch Daily Show if it's any of the other hosts. Not Kimmel. Fallon I won't watch. Jimmy Fallon I don't care for, but Kimmel I'll watch his monologue if Seth is off. Cuz I'm a Seth Meyers guy. We followed Colbert the last 6 months or so. Nice. So much Kimmel. And then Ben Stein. Ben Stein he'd be on the dental list. I remember back in the day, I didn't know. I don't think he was into politics then, or if so, there was no social media, so you didn't know. But yeah, Ben Stein is not somebody that I would follow now. But I remember Win Ben Stein's Money. I remember that show. Oh yeah, John Oliver is the GOAT for me. I just love John Oliver because he can get news across while being very humorous and they research the hell out of everything too. I mean, it's like real news. So I really like John Oliver, and then Seth Meyers is my daily guy. Yeah, that's right. Ben Stein was a speechwriter for Nixon. Well, it shows. All right. That's enough politics. But yes, R.I.P. to Stephen Colbert. Also, R.I.P. to Kyle Busch. We were just talking about NASCAR on Wednesday, wasn't it? That is shocking. I mean, that's a shock death right there. I didn't like Kyle Busch, but his brother, Kurt Busch, is my all-time favorite NASCAR driver. I don't know why. I have no idea why. He was hated. Like, most people hated Kurt Busch. Kyle Busch, most people didn't like either. Just because he was an aggressive driver, and so people didn't like him. Yeah, that Busch. Like, I saw Kyle Busch ill in hospital, will miss Coca-Cola 600. And then, like, 2 minutes later, Kyle Busch passes away. I'm like, wow, shock. That's a big one. That's a big one. And I feel like, hold on a minute. I'm going to nip this in the bud. I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. I am going to ditch Twitch today. We're ditching Twitch because I saw I was just dropping frames on YouTube, and that's where you guys are watching. And frankly, looking at my views for the VODs, nobody watches them on Twitch. So I want to make sure you guys are okay. And I still see it spinning. Are you guys getting that too? Should I stop and restart just on YouTube here today? You guys might not even be hearing this because it appears to be stopped on good old YouTube. The tube of views. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. There's that idiot looking live. All right. It looks like I'm... Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, then we're going to just keep going here. We'll just keep it going. All right. It's Feud Friday. Always good news. We are... Let's just get right into it, shall we? 4-2 on the week. Not great. We've done better. We've done much better. We've gone 2-1 each day. And frankly, the 2 games that I've lost this week, I was not going to get. I think one of them I had to hit one player, and that would have told me. But well, hey, not everybody follows NASCAR. But he's a Hall of Famer. They would probably put him in the Hall of Fame this year. Because he passed. He and his brother are both Hall of Famers. They've both won the championship. I know Kyle has multiple times. I know Kurt has at least once, but he retired a couple of years ago. They would probably both be on the dental list if this was a NASCAR podcast. I don't know that there's many NASCAR drivers that wouldn't be on the dental list. Like Tony Stewart. I mean, the guy straight up like murdered someone on a track. All right. Enough NASCAR talk. It was a dirt short track. It wasn't NASCAR, but it was another race. All right. Let's get into it. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Well, we can do it once.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
All right, we got the Penguin. We've got Wazoo attendee. I don't think he graduated from Wazoo, but he attended Washington State. The Penguin, Ron say we have not had the Dodgers yet this week, so we're going to start out right now with the home team. Which, of course, we need the away team, and I don't know who Steger is. Damn. All right. I'm not going to go pitcher. Not going to do it yet. Maybe later. Not going to do it now. I'm going to go with that. I like going left field. I'm not going to lie. kind of like left field. Milner. This has got to be the Giants, right? Yeah. We haven't had the Giants yet this week. Nope, not the Giants. You know what? I bet I automatically thought Giants. I think the Giants in the late 80s had a Milner on the team. This is obviously not late 80s. Is that Bill Buckner? Was Bill Buckner ever an outfielder for the Dodgers? I don't know. It had to be before any knee issues. John Milner. Okay. Rod Steiger. Ayo. Isn't that, that's Twilight Zone? Is that what that is? Is that who that was? I know that name Rod Steiger, but I don't know what reference that is. Eddie Milner. There you go. I love how you guys know what I'm thinking when I don't. Could come in handy if I'm ever kidnapped and they make me make a video. I could just be rambling and you guys would call the police and go, we know right where he is. Jaws, like Jaws from James Bond, or Jaws like the quarterback in the NFL that I think is a guy on ESPN now. All right, we're going to do pitcher now. All right, we got Tom Seaver and Bert Hooton. All right, so Phil's, Mets. Milner. This has got to be the Mets, right? There we go. The Milner makes sense now that I saw that. Pretty good. I know that's long, but that just cracks me up. All right. Now, as soon as I saw Seaver, then Milner kicked in my little Mets brain. June 4th, 1976, Dave Kingman Kong hits 3 home runs to lead Mets over Dodgers Thomas J. Brown Jr. We're on a 3-game winning streak now. That's good. We've already got time of games in there. 303, 242, 11-0, 14 hits. Probably a little bit longer than 222. I don't think in 1976 this was over 3 hours. I'm gonna go 250 on the dot. 250. 250. Like Hawaii 5-0 with a 2 in front of it. Get your over-unders in for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Send it. Wow. Well, I was right. It was under. If I would have gone with 222, I would have got it. But it was under 3 hours. 218. Big crowd on June 4th. I mean, it's a Friday night. I get it. The Mets are okay. I guess that's enough to draw a crowd at Shea Stadium for the Mets at that point. Bert Hooton. It's not like. I mean, it's 76, so it's not like Drysdale was pitching or anything. Wasn't around pitching at that point. For the Mets, Phillips, Garrett, John Milner. There it is. Kong, Ed Kranepool. Del Unser. We've got a Del Unser Tom Hanks sighting. Jerry Grote, Roy Stager, and Sieves Stager. He only played 4 years. Okay. First round pick by the Mets from Bacone College. Bacone College. 11 runs in 218 with the home team batting ninth. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, Bacone College from Muskogee, Oklahoma. Who else has come out of Bacone College? Actually, a couple of people. Nobody I've heard of. Tim Hill, he played for a while. I have never seen this gentleman in my life. That's an interesting picture. He's in the he's playing now. He's on the Yankees now, which would explain why I've never heard of him. Wow, this guy's been, is he a lefty? Yeah, of course he is. I have never heard of Bocconi College or this guy, but congrats to him. Bunch of minor leaguers. Stephen Root. I was told there would be cake. I did not know Stephen Root ever played baseball, but good for him. Love me some Stephen Root. If Stephen Root is in something, I will watch it. I'm just telling you. For the Dodgers, it was Bill Buckner in left. Got Davey Lopes, this jackalope. I was gonna say, I don't know what, I'm not swearing today, I guess. I don't know. The Penguin got Bill Russell, Joe Simpson, and Hooten on the mound. Al Downing came in as well. All right. Well, that's a good way to start out the day. Jimmy James. Yeah. Oh, he was on talk radio too. Yeah. Jimmy James. Were we talking about talk radio the other day? I think we were. Right? Trivia last night, there was a question in Laura San Giancamo. I think that's her name. The question was to name the sitcom that she was on in the late 90s, early 2000s. Nobody got it. Nobody. There were 10 teams and nobody got Just Shoot Me, which was a great show. Watching Widow's Bay. I've never heard. I don't know what that one is. Is it serious or is it a comedy? He has got great range too, and he can look different in every. I just expect him to look like Milton on every show, but he looks very different. He's just a great actor. Very good actor. All right. Here we go. Game 8. Yeah, we can start with third base. Let's do it. All right. We've got Jed Jerko and Howie Kendrick. So these names scream Padres and Angels to me. Oh, I did not get the time right there. Padres and Angels to me. We have not had either a Padres or an Angels. Oh, I tossed all my other old sheets. I don't think we've had an Angels or a Padres in a very long time. Barry. I saw Barry. You know what? I think I watched the first season of Barry. Horror creepy, but with comic elements. Okay. I like, I don't know why I stopped watching Barry. Bill Hader to me is great. I'll watch Bill Hader all the time. I don't know why I stopped watching that. I should watch it. All right. Do we go Padres or do we go Angels? We know whichever one I choose, it'll be the other one. Ricky played for both of them. You got Tony Gwynn versus a bunch of famous first basemen. Wally Joyner, JT Snow. Well, yeah, Barry does get dark. It's about a hitman. I was a little shocked at the amount of violence. Rooster. Oh, that was so good. I finished it last week. Loved Rooster. That was so good. I think that was Steve Carell's best work since The Office. Really liked Rooster. Maybe that's why I didn't see after the first season. I stopped looking for it because it never showed up. I'm tending, as you can see down, well, I guess you can't see who I'm picking, but you got directions from him once. Was he in character? Did he do? You know, Bill Hader is great in Superbad. He and Seth Rogen as the cops. I love that. Just a small little side plot. They were so good in that. Let's go Padres. No, not even. I don't know who else Jed Jerko played for, so we'll have to focus on the Angels until we know better. All right. Let's go first base. This is a modern game, so. Oh, okay. This is the Nationals, and this is probably the Cardinals. Switched completely. Let's go with the Nats then. Let's go with the Nats. There we go.
That is right, I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am! Get it right!
Get it right, you. Now, I'm just saying that if we were a real baseball team and we were 68-9, they'd be writing songs about us. May 2nd, 2019, Steven Strasburg reaches 1,500 strikeouts in fewest innings by our friend Laura H. Peebles. It's got to be Peebles, right? Because Pebbles would be Peebles. It's Peebles. Slippery Rock alum, Matt Adams. He didn't... Stefan. Stefan. Oh, that made me laugh. That was a good reference. Slippery Rock, Matt Adams. We'll look up. We'll see how many other people have come from Slippery Rock. All right. 2-1 game, but it's in 2019. So this is going to be around 3 hours. It doesn't say how many he struck out in this game. He could have struck out 2. We don't know. I'm going to say 242 is what I'm going with. That way it can round up to 252, which is close to 3 hours. Actually, 245. 245 is what I'm going with. We got a 247. Yeah, I'm going to go 245. 245 on this. 14 hits, 3 runs. Nats presumably didn't bat in the bottom of the 9th. So, going 245. You get your over-unders in for 245. Send it. Oh, if I would have gone 250, we would have got it. We would have got it 3 hours on the dot. Start time 6:37 on a Thursday. Interesting. La Russa probably used... I don't know. La Russa might have been passed out in the hallway in the back. All right, let's see here. St. Louis, Jed Jerko. There he is. Matt Carpenter, Marcell Ozuna, Tyler O'Neill. A lot of these guys still playing. Harrison Bader, Matt Wieters, Paul Goldschmidt, Yarrow Munoz. I don't remember Yarrow. Dakota Hudson, Adam Eaton, Robles, Hendrick. There's Matt Adams, Han Gomes, Brian Dozier, Wilmer Defoe, Michael A., and Steven Strasburg. We got a Carter Keyboom sighting and a do in here. Kyle Bearclaw, remember that name? Yeah. Boy, those are some great names. Strasburg, Sip, Keyboom, Bearclaw, and Doolittle. Good. Oh, let's see here. All right, Matt Adams, Slippery Rock, Big Country or Jumbo Pepsi. That you must have liked Pepsi. Slippery Rock University. Let's see who else has come out of Slippery Rock. Oh boy, this jerk. I hate Lou Trevino. I hate him. Hate him. Although is that the Lou Trevino? Okay. Yeah, it is the Lou Trevino. Bob Shockey, I am not familiar with. From New Girl. I didn't watch as much New Girl. I don't since you spelled it differently, I'm going to guess not. Oh, 1927. Well, yeah, it's a reason I don't know who he is now, but that's a good career right there. 15 years, 3 World Series, Bob Shockey, sailor, probably was in the Navy, Doc Marshall, and Lou Trevino. All right, there's some... Actually, I would give between Matt Adams and Lou Trevino, I'm going to say they've got more MLB cred than the guys from Bacone. Josh Gad is from Slippery Rock, or he was Bear Claw. Recent Oriole. Yeah. Former Athletic. He was good. He was good along with, what's his name? The closer that went to the Dodgers. I don't even remember his name. I don't want to remember his name. They were both good the same year, and then they both sucked. Josh Gad's greatest role, or Lou Trevino? Josh Gad was Bear Claw. I didn't see that. I think I watched the first season of New Girl, and then that was it. Which is weird, because it's kind of my type of show, but I didn't watch it all. All right. Well, there we go. We are 2 for 2 today. I said we needed to run the table. We've got to go 7-2 this week. And we're going to game 9, which is typically a playoff or an all-star game. So let's do it. All right. Well, we can do it. All right. We've got Eddie Matthews and presumably Brooks Robinson. So my guess here is Orioles and Braves. Orioles and Braves. I've only got one time this week. Not good. I'm going to go for the visiting team this time. I always go for the home team, and I want to give Brooks... Well, that could be Frank, though, which still... Now, he wasn't at third base. Yeah, let's go O's. Yeah, all-star game. Well, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, did the Orioles and the Braves ever meet in the World Series? I don't think so. So I think you're right. And that would be American and National League. So, well, let's go American League, because I'm an American League guy. You know it's going to be the National League. You just know it. Yep. All right. Well, who is on the bump? We got Whitey Ford and Warren Spahn. A lot of Braves in this one. All right. I think we're going to nail it. Still haven't. No, that one I even know they've never. Once you pointed out that this, I literally said too, this is going to be a playoff or it's going to be an all-star game, and then I'm like, oh, I think it's the Braves and the Orioles. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you guys.
All right. Well, we got it. And even more importantly, we have accomplished our goal for the week and our win total for the long weekend, because it probably won't be back to Wednesday, 69. What number am I thinking of? 69. All right, July 11th, 1961, Clemente delivers a walk-off win for National League All-Stars in the 10th inning by Richard Kikuchi is what I'm going with. Kikuchi. 10 innings, All-Star game. I have got something in my teeth. I'm going to go a little bit longer than 235. I am going to go 247. 301. I've got a 247 on my mind. Okay, we got 235, 301, 242, 247. Over-under's in. Send it. Hey-o!
Nailed it.
Andrew, you just missed out. Brian, you've got it. You're in as well. I'm pretty proud of that. Pretty proud of that one. Let's see here. Johnny Temple starting at second base. Norm Cash. I have never heard of this guy. Center fielder. Started in the All-Star game. Must have been okay. Roger Maris, Rocky Calvito, Tony Kubek. A lot of Yankees. A lot of Braves. John Romero getting the start over Yogi and Elston. Brooks Robinson and Whitey Ford. For the National League, Maury Wills, Eddie Matthews, Willie Mays, Orlando Cepeda, Roberto Clemente, Bill White, Frank Bowling. I'm going to have to look him up. Smokey Burgess and Warren Spahn. Frank Bowling, 4-time All-Star, Gold Glover, Milwaukee, Detroit, lost a year to the military, and then finished up in Atlanta. Let's see, second baseman. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Had quite a fall off here. Hit 30 and fell right off the table, but good for him. Mobile, born and passed and buried. Mobile, Alabama. All right. I'm happy with this. Really screwed up the two games that I didn't get. Had all the numbers in the right order. Well, if that will get you a drink this weekend, do it. Do it. All right, Paul, thank you very much. Love it. This is seriously this is what I wait for. Like, I have a hard time not playing this all on Monday. But next week, since we're just Wednesday and Friday, we can play more when we do this on stream. But love it. All right. Let's do a quick daily walk-off, shall we? 1999, 2010, 2024, and played for Philadelphia. So we've got to remember who was on the team, and everybody else played for Philadelphia. Stan was in the late 80s, and he did play for Philadelphia. Joe Blanton played for Philadelphia, and these are all right. Any pitchers go over here. We know that. There are no other pitchers here. Matt Stairs played for Philadelphia. Oh, but Corey Lytle did too, and he's a pitcher. All right. I think that's sussed because Stan Javier he was retired by 1999. All right, so 2024 hits. Shea, JJ, and Geloff. I think that one's sussed. By the way, they had the A's game on at the bar last night. I was watching it. I knew like 6 players on the A's. Nobody on the pitching staff did I have any clue who they were. I've shut them off so completely from my life that I don't know. I just don't know who any of them are. All right. Well, and then there's that. This should be an easy one. Nailed it.
Nailed it!
That was an easy one. Way too easy. All right. It is time.
The Guerin family. Pam, Bob, Lynn, Dude, and Mary Jean. On your mark. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Coe.
All right. Let's see here. We are going for the number 1 spot on each of these boxes today. We've got the Phillies, the Red Sox, born outside of the U.S., Orioles, Cleveland, and played shortstop for 1 game. All right. Played shortstop, born outside of the U.S. I mean, we got to think of guys like Miguel Tejada. Javi Baez, Francisco Lindor. I'm trying to think of like 60s players and 70s players that were shortstops. All right, yes, I see a lot of Jim Thome. Omar, no, Omar's not going to be number one, though. Omar's not going to be number one. But Lindor could be. Javi Baez. Miguel Tejada's not going to be. I'm just trying to think, is there a Hall of Fame shortstop? Louis Aparicio. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be number one, but that's the kind. Am I just missing somebody that was like Jose Uribe, right? No, it's probably not number one. I don't know. You know what? Honestly, Lindor might be number one. Yeah, Tejada could work for the top right too, but it won't be number one. Tony Fernandez. That's a good poll. That's a very good poll. I don't think it's Ray Ordonez. I look a lot like him. Mario Mendoza. Our career 220, 215 hitter. Ray Quinones, number one. Done. I mean, this is going to be a one where the number one answer is going to probably only be at like 10%. But Lindor could be are there any other big name shortstops right now that are not from the U.S.? I don't know. Oh, by the way, no Ricky Square, no Mattingly Square today. I don't know. I think maybe we go Ellie De La Cruz. There you go. Is he going to beat out Francisco? I think we go with Francisco Lindor. I think I'm going to do it. I think there's too many possibilities, none of which are number one except for like a current one. I'm going to go with Frankie. 4%. O'Neal Cruz, I think between Ellie De La Cruz, O'Neal Cruz, Francisco Lindor, and Javi Baez, I think Francisco Lindor would be number one. I think maybe I might have missed somebody from I don't even know what era, but not a great start. Not a great start, not gonna lie. Let's do this born outside the US stuff here. So let's start with the Orioles. I mean, we do have Miguel Tejada there, but I think we can come up with some better. Javi Lopez. Rafael Palmeiro, maybe. Jim Thome works there. Jim Thome works here. Jim Thome works here. Jim Thome, yeah, okay, that's a good one for there. But we're Sidney Ponson. There we go. Sosa, yes, Sammy Sosa. Do enough people remember that Sammy Sosa played on the Orioles at some point? Guerrero, Vlad, yeah. In my mind, it's always if somebody just played for a team for a little bit, kind of at the end of their career, do people remember that enough to be number one? It's always my concern. Rodrigo Lopez, I think we nailed it. Oh, Manny Machado. Manny Machado might be the answer here. I think that's a good call. Jesus Sucre. All right, so it's between Manny Machado and Sugar Jesus. I'm kind of leading towards Machado. Machado was born in Florida. Sugar Jesus it is. Well, you just saved us a huge mistake. Yeah, I guess so. He never plays for Team USA, though, right? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing doesn't he play for, like, the DR or something like that? All right. Well, I mean, Jesus Sucre, guys. Jesus Sucre. So what was our other number one? Sosa, Sidney Ponson, or Vlad? I mean, Vlad, I think, is the way to go there. I'm just not sure if it's going to be number one. What about Roberto Alomar? Who else? Louis Aparicio. I don't think that's going to be number one, but that's a good call. All right, so we've got Rafael Palmeiro, Vladimir Guerrero, and Roberto Alomar. I think those are our top choices. And Sosa. I just don't think Sammy Sosa is going to be number one here. I'm not sure Rafael Palmeiro is either. I guess Felix Bautista. Current Orioles. I don't know. I think there's a lot of white guys right now, right? Like Gunnar Henderson and Sammy Basallo. I am not familiar with that Sammy. I mean, let's go Vlad. We'll go Vlad. He doesn't fit anywhere else either, so we'll go Vlad. Vlad Guerrero. 2%. You could. We're doing very good if we're trying to get a low score so far, but this is a hard one today. All right, Cleveland, born outside the U.S., Roberto Alomar. Sandy Alomar Jr. Born outside of the USA. Tony Fernandez would work here. Jose Ramirez. Oh, I think that's going to be number one, right? Yeah. Carlos Baerga. Good answers, but yeah, I think Jose Ramirez has got to be number one. I think that's our number one right there. I think that was a good call. Minnie Minoso, he mainly played, didn't Minnie Minoso mainly play for the White Sox too? Wasn't that his main team that he kept coming back for every decade? Not Bazana. Bazana's Australian, right? I was watching a video on the history of the Australian Baseball League. That's the only reason I know that he's from Australia. All right. Manny. Oh, Manny might have been number one. Yeah. Oh, that's a good call. But Manny can go here. This is Manny, right? Boston, Cleveland. This has got to be Manny. Nomar. Yeah, Nomar's probably at the bottom. Let's go Manny Ramirez here. He could be number one there as well. Manny could be number one in two places. Yeah, I think Nomar is probably number one here. What other shortstops of note have the Red Sox had? Spike Owen, obviously. I mean, it doesn't matter. Nomar's going to be number one here. Yeah, I think that's good. Rooster. Is that who's Rooster? Johnny Pesky? Yeah, I don't think he's going to be number one there. Rooster. I know that nickname, but I couldn't tell you who it is. And if it's a Nettles, I'm sorry. My Nettles knowledge is only what I learn from you through here and see on video. I don't have a lot of Nettles knowledge. All right, Boston and Baltimore. Rick Burleson. Okay. I would have never put those two together. Boston and Baltimore. J-Roll, probably. We'll get there. Let's focus on Boston and Baltimore. Let's see. Boston and Baltimore. No. Good. I'm just trying to think of pitchers to start off with, because that's always my blind spot. Schilling. That might be a good answer, though. Steve Pearce. Brady Anderson. Tyler O'Neill. Yeah, Tyler could work. I hate to say it, but Schilling is going to be the number one answer for one of these. If it was Boston and Philadelphia, it would be a no-doubter. It's not Koji. Did you put that? I think I heard something last night. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Japanese player. I'm not gonna go with that fact because I don't wanna mix up Japanese players because their names are similar and I don't want to look dumber than usual. All right, so we've got to pick one of these for Schilling. Which one do we do? Where is Curt Schilling most known between these two teams? Is it Philadelphia, where he was for a longer amount of time, or is it Boston because of the bloody sock? Yeah, he was not with the Orioles very long, but I think enough people know that he was there that... And what are our other options? What are our other options? I don't think Mickey Telton played for anybody else. We've got Tomei. Well, I think Tomei could go here, and then we could put Schilling here. I think that's what we'll do. And you guys have been saying Tomei up here. So let's do that. We'll go Curt Schilling here. Ugh, I hate typing his name. 7%. All right, who cares? And then we'll go Jim Tomei here. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Tomei might have been down here, too. Oh, I bet you that's a better play. I'll bet you that's a better play, because he was with Cleveland, obviously, for a longer amount of time. That's probably the better play. I got ahead of myself. I didn't read the rest of the grid well enough. All right, so now we got Philly at shortstop, which is probably J-Roll, or Mickey Morandini. Philadelphia, Cleveland, Vaughn Hayes or Julio. Both. I'll give you. You get a star for both of them. Now, yeah, could be Jimmy Rollins, or it could be that dandy little glove man, Mickey Morandini. Larry Boa. Not number one. Kenny Lofton fits here. Lou Marson, because he threw a baseball to you at Kauffman Stadium. I bet a lot of people are probably taking that into account. Was Mickey a second? I always thought Mickey Morandini was a shortstop. Oh, okay. I am wrong. We've got multiple people saying he's a second baseman, you idiot. Got it. Cliff Lee. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that works. All right, so we'll put J-Roll here. Okay. Why does this newer picture of Jimmy Rollins look older than this old picture of Jim Thome? I don't understand. Granny Hammer. Is it? Well, I guess we can use dental list people. Nap Lajoie. Listen, I would love to use Nap Lajoie, but I don't think he's going to be number one. And honestly, I think we might only have like one or two number ones today. This is a hard one for the grid, or for the feud. I wish we could put multiple answers twice, because I think this is Jim Thome's number one here. Who else fits here? Juan Samuel. Lefty works there. I don't know if that's going to be number one. Yeah, I said Kenny Lofton. Thome, I think we know Thome is number one. So we're just looking for the highest possible score we can get. Did Pete Incaviglia ever play for Cleveland? I think Cliff Lee is a good answer. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Elmer Flick. Possibly number two, Elmer Flick. I think Cliff Lee's our best answer. I don't know how well it's going to score, but I think that might be our best answer. Bartolo? Did Bartolo pitch for the Phils? I mean, we've got Franco could go there. Who do we think is going to score higher? Julio Franco or Cliff Lee? I'm kind of leaning towards Cliff Lee. Yeah, all right, we'll go Cliff Lee. Make sure we get the right Cliff Lee. 20. Ooh, all right. Let's see. How many do we think we got? Okay, that's going to be Thome. So I messed that one up. I think this is number one. I think this... that might be Manny, too. I think that's number one. I think we got three. 7.8. Will we beat that? All right. Miguel Tejada was number one. Oh, my God. I cannot believe that. Okay. Craig Kimbrell. Curt Schilling. Well, we knew he was number one of those places. Jim Thome was number one there, as we expected. All right. We got these two. Manny and Jose. Got it. We did get four of them. Are you kidding me? Omar is number one. Oh, people. That's not cool, bro. Let's see. The hardest one was the Oriole line. Like, by quite a bit, people struggled with the Orioles. All right. I am legitimately shocked that Schilling is not number one in both of these. Like, I would just think he would be higher than Kimbrel. And can I just tell you, I hate having Kimbrel on the Mets. He's just, wow. Do the Mets not have a better, like, just option anywhere? I mean, Tony Fernandez should be higher than Omar Vizquel. Come on. Whatever. All right. Well, we did it. We did it. All right. Let's take a vote. We're going to take a vote now what we're going to do next because it is Friday. We're going to play an extra game. Do we want to do a Wikipedia speed run or do we want to play Wax Pack Heroes? Kimbrel and Schilling in the opposite squares. Oh, well, if you were going for feud, that would be a oh. But if you were just going for a low score, that'd be better. What do you guys want to do? We can play Wax Pack Heroes, where you can all play, or we can play Wiki Speed Run, which you can all play, obviously as well. But what do you guys want to do? Wax Pack Heroes. Wax Pack. All right, we'll go with Wax Pack Heroes. Let me get this up. I gotta fire this bad boy up. You pulled a Rick Shoe. That should be an automatic win. Should be an automatic win. That card just sold me on Rick Shoe. He can do no wrong because of that card. Where is my... There it is. All right. We are going to have to play with the 87. I do have some of these others now loaded. I just haven't updated it. All right. So, let's see. Who we got here? Who wants to play here? We got Andrew. We're just gonna put Arner. We got Brian. All right, don't tell me. God. See, now I'm under pressure because last time I did this and tried to remember your real name, I got it right. And you're like, you always get it right, and I don't remember. I want to say Justin, or is that somebody else? But and what is M. Focosi? Focosi? M. Focosi. M. Focosi. Are you Italian? I don't. Yeah, it's the 87. Yeah, we could pull it with the Phillies. Is it Justin? And I so apologize if it's not. Mike. Oh, damn it. I apologize. I apologize. You are Italian. All right. M for Mike. Okay. Maybe that'll help me remember. Focus, do you talk like this a lot? Because I just do it stereotypical, and I apologize if that's offensive. I apologize. All right. Anybody else? I think that's everybody that's here. Justin is Berlin. All right. All right, here we go. If there's nobody else that wants in, we're going to open some 1997 87 tops. I use my hands when I talk a lot, period. All right, here we go. I'm going first, apparently. I forgot to reorder these, but I have pulled me a Chris Welsh card, so watch out. Absolutely nothing going on here. Chris Welsh, let's see, 1987, didn't play, out of the big leagues by 87. He did spend the year in Charlotte, where he pitched okay. Well, that's not, things aren't looking great here for me. Oh, shoot. Oh, ho, hey, oh. I'm sorry. I completely spaced it. Yeah. There we go. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hide myself just so that you guys can see everything. There we go. All right. Now we should be good. Nothing there. We'll go to Wikipedia. Okay. It appears he's worked in the front office or something. Also known as the crafty left-hander because of his unconventional throwing motion. Does some TV. It sounds like he does a lot of TV. Who knew? All right. That's not pop culture, though. Yeah, I am afraid that is a big 0 for me. That's not a great start. I'm not going to lie. All right. Harner. El Cid. El Cid was not in the Get Metsmerized or Let's Go Mets, unfortunately for you. But you are going to get some war points here, though, I'm afraid. All-Star and a 1.5. All right, All-Star and a 1.5. So you've got 1.5 for your war. He was an All-Star this year. Let's see here. Had a big butt. I remember that. Oh, we could have used him for the Phillies and Orioles. Pitching coach for the Hawaii Island Movers of the Alaskan Baseball League. I didn't know that was a thing. Appeared in the unsealed Kirk Radomski affidavit. When a 4-player was not referred to in the Mitchell report. Ooh, you're just going to get out of this because he was not referred to in the Mitchell report. So you won't get a minus for that. Very, very close. A disturbed father-in-law was shot to death in Honolulu. Oh, wow. A disturbed coworker was convicted of his murder. Yikes. Okay. Well, not bad for you. That's a 2.0. Not bad. Okay. Next we go with Brian. Oh, no. Oh, boy, this is not working. We do have the Hall of Fame there. He definitely has pop culture. I remember him Baseball Bunch. He was on that, and he had that commercial for Talking Baseball with Bip Roberts. So I will give you a pop culture plus 0.5 for that. Does have a mustache there. You've already got the Hall of Fame, probably an All-Star, and probably led some league on this one. Let's see. We want the original. Let's see here. 1987. Oh, geez. Look at this. You're going to clean up. Gold Glove All-Star. Led the league in 1, 2, 3 categories. Oh, yeah. He's probably got the Mims bands. Oh, nope. They're not. No Mims bands. No Mims bands. That would have been easy money for you. I don't think you're going to need it, though. 8.5 WAR. Jeez. All right. He was an All-Star this year. He won a Gold Glove this year. We don't count Silver Slugger. I don't know why I've never put Silver Slugger in there, but I did. Batting average, hits, and WAR. Jeez. Hits and batting average. Damn. 12.6. All right, we don't need to look anymore. We're going to just confirm your score there. I think you're going to win this round. All right, here we go. With Mike, the Italians got an error. And typically when this happens, I got to repoll like 3 times, and I don't know why. I don't think it matters. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bob Melvin. There you go. Bob Melvin. I don't think you're gonna beat Tony Gwynn here. Berkeley with the Giants, a 1.0. You beat me. Didn't lead the league, didn't do anything else here. But you will get, what did I say? What was his WAR? 1? 1.0? I mean, hey, it's nothing to shake a stick at. Nothing else on this card's going to help you out. Wikipedia. I don't know, other than religious stuff, that he is going to have anything else. Juvenile diabetes. And a Jewish managerialship. So 1.0. So it was very close in this round. Very close, but Brian has won that round. All right. Here we go. My next card is Ron Renicky. That's a sweet-looking card, I'm not going to lie. We got stirrups. I think that's the only thing we're going to get there. But that's a good-looking baseball card because that's a good-looking jersey. I don't know. Maybe I need to add 80s baseball aesthetic in here because a zippered jersey is definitely an 80s baseball aesthetic. Ron plays tennis as a form of relaxation. BT Dubs. All right, let's see. 1987. Rags was his nickname. No. Okay. 1987, a minus 0.5. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I don't know that he's going to have a whole lot for me. Managed. Personal life. Why does it always refer to their religion? Is that really something we need to worry about here? All right, not a great pull by me. Not great. All right, here comes Harner. It better not be another Hall of Famer. Oh, all right, we got Dennis Oil Can Boyd. Pitcher wearing jacket. It's meant to be on the base paths, but he's a pitcher and he's wearing a jacket with no Red Sox on it at all. It's like his personal jacket he just brought from home. And he's like, I'm a little chilly. I'm going to put on my jacket. He's got a mustache. You get Tony Gwynn and Dennis Boyd. I mean, not bad. All right, let's see. Oil Can here in 1987. You're right with me with the minus 0.5. Didn't lead the league in anything. Only appeared in 7 games. So I think this was the year he was hurt most of the time. All right. Oh, wait, that's a minus 0.5, not minus 5. All right, Wikipedia. There we go. Oil Can Boyd. He was supposed to come on our pod at one point. I talked to him, and he's like, yeah, he was doing something with crypto. I think it was crypto. It was either crypto or NTFs, and he was involved in launching something. And he's like, yeah, let me get through this, and then let me know. And I never heard back from him. Obviously, we've got the crack cocaine stuff. Wrote a book. And I'm not sure there's anything here related to great uncle Benjamin Boyd, who played for the Memphis Red Sox and the Homestead Grays. Very cool. Also related to Barry Larkin, who is Boyd's father's first cousin. Cool. 2 of his uncles played for the Monarchs. Wow, he's got a legacy in the Negro League. Detained by police due to an issue concerning overdue video cassettes. Pornographic cassettes. Sarcastically dubbed the incident the Cannes Film Festival. This could be the greatest paragraph ever written on Wikipedia. Right there. All right, none of that is worthy of a minus, though. He seems like somebody that would have played for the Bananas at some point, but I need to make that list. I just think most of the time they didn't put oil can, did they? His nickname should get a bonus. Well, I don't. I mean, do nicknames get bonuses? I mean, just because beer? Does Jumbo Pepsi get one then? As the commissioner of the Wax Pack League, I'm afraid nicknames do not get bonuses. All right, so you're not going to win this round. Well, you might. I don't know. You're ahead of me. All right, Brian Poles, Bruce. I don't know how to say that last name. Bernier? I don't know. I am not familiar with Bruce Bernier. I was going to say if he's a pitcher, he's wearing a jacket, but it looks like he is not a pitcher. Oh, he is. Okay. 1987, he did not play. Nephew of Ned Garver. All right. Well, the good news for you is since he's a pitcher, he is wearing a jacket. So you get that. Which it does put you in first place so far. I am unfamiliar with this guy. Does anybody remember him? Oh, wow. Look at this. Partner of 18 years, Stanley Buxton, died in 2017. I was going to be like, why is that there? But Stanley did not know that. I'm assuming that nobody, well, I'm guessing some teammates knew, but I have never heard of him. I'd kind of like to know more about him just for this fact. I remember him from the Reds. Well, let's see. Is the Stanley Francis Sonny Stan Buxton, lung cancer. He was a non-smoker. That sucks when you die of lung cancer, is that? Sister and his loving partner, Bruce. He raised over 200 chickens. I thought it said children. Chickens, and donated the eggs. Very nice. Take nature walks. Beloved Aunt Edna. Wow. That's just interesting to me when you find out players were gay that you had no idea. And I mean, in 1987, that would have been news. So, all right. Well, there you go. That puts you in the lead for this round with a +10. All right, here we go. Mark Thurmond for Mike. Don't really remember anything about Mark Thurmond. Okay, now I do remember him with the Padres, though. 1987 with Detroit, a .3. Nothing else going on there, but you get a .3 for the WAR, which puts you in first place. So as long as he's not on the Mitchell report or, has any domestic violence type stuff, resides in Katy, Texas, works for an insurance company. There you go. Yada, yada, yada. Pitched for 7 years. You're the winner of that round. Confirm that score. Winner. All right. This could take a bit. I know. This could take a little bit longer with 4 players. All right, here we go. My card, Charlie Kerfield. Oh, look, he's got glasses on. He's got glasses, and he's got stirrups. I'm tempted to give him pop culture points just because he's a crazy mother. Let's see here. Is known as a free spirit. He enjoys playing harmless practical jokes in the Astros clubhouse. Oh, look, we've got a Craig Nettles fact on the back. On this date, October 9th, 1990, Craig Nettles becomes first player to hit inside the park home run in the playoff series. Craig's 1980 Topps card was number 710. It would have... Too bad I pulled him. Too bad I pulled him. All right, Baseball Reference. 87. Minus 0.6. Come on, man. Come on. Minus 0.6. I do not have a positive yet. Let's go to his Wikipedia. Holds a front office position with the Phillies. Antics. If you had 1 week to live, I'd get Hulk Hogan, Brian Bosworth, and Charles Barkley have a 4-man tag team match with the Four Horsemen. Arena football is first, then WWF. Then I'd go back to college and get a brain surgery degree, or become an assistant clubhouse man, or go to Harry Wendelstadt's umpiring school. All right, I'm giving him pop culture points here. This is too much. I remember this Nolan Ryan. He did not care for that. Did not care for that. I'm giving him, he is too much of a practical joker. I'm giving him that. As the commissioner, I'm doing it. Gives me my first positive score of the game. All right. Harner! Pat Tabler, look at this. You've got eye black and stirrups. So you got that going for you. Noe hit well with the bases loaded. Let's see what else Tabler did. Mr. Clutch. All-star. Good news for you. 2 point... Oh, wait. Oh, hey. Oh. I need Charlie Kerfeld. Oh, wait, I did put that in there. 2.5, and he was an all-star. I think you're running away with it in this round again. 3.2. Wikipedia. Joined TSN. I know that. Then went to Sportsnet. Yada yada. Nothing really worthy of anything extra, though. No extra points for being clutch with the bases loaded. So you will end up there with a 3.2, which is frankly pretty good. All right, Brian, your card is Bob Sebra. Nice. Don't know how much this is going to help you, but a 1.2, not too bad. 6-15 mark. But look at that. He went 6-15. His ERA was not that bad. It looked like he had a pretty good year. It's just he was on the Expos in 1987. So you get a 1.2. And nothing else on the card is going to help you out. Wikipedia-wise, was charged by Tracy Jones. Final pitch in the big leagues ignited a brawl between the Brewers and the Mariners. Nice. Died in 2020. Ooh. Multiple organ failure. That's too bad. That doesn't sound like a smooth way to leave this world. Bob Sebra. All right. Well, you've got a 1.2. You're not going to win, but you've definitely beat me. And Mike a very young Storm Davis. Derived from a character in a book his mother was reading while pregnant. I think we've mentioned that. Nothing on the card is going to help you out. With Oakland and San Diego this year for a minus 0.5 WAR. The next year he would go on to have a 2.5 for the A's, but minus 0.5, nothing else is going to help you there. Cyclone, great nickname. Wikipedia, I'm not sure. Stu described him as the best fifth starter ever. Okay. If Stu said it, I'm going to believe it. Jim Palmer remembered that Davis was very coachable. Personal life, we've got it. Storm's parents, the adoptive parents of Glenn Davis. We've talked about that before. Baseball coach at a school. Other stuff. Head football coach. Nothing that's going to really help you out there. So, where I saw Loma Palinda earthquake. Where did I see that? When the earthquake caused, he was going to start, and then after the earthquake break, he did not start. All right, so that's not such a great poll for you. Harner, one away. Yeah, I thought about any Expos card being an extra bonus, but I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. All right. Andrew's one. Uh-oh. Oh, I found an error. That's actually 2 wins for Andrew. All right, we found a bug. I'll have to address that. That is an interesting shot right there. Larry McWilliams. At least I've got a stash and stirrups. I'm assuming that's from the stretch. Oh, Brian had. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay, so this is right. I'm the only one that hasn't won. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 1987. Can I just get one person? Just one person that has a positive WAR? A minus 0.1. The pillbox, okay, I'm going to add 80s baseball aesthetic here. It's got to be done because that is, especially in spring training, this is mesh. That's mesh. Larry and his wife, 4 children. All right, Larry, give your wife a break, eh? Stay off the woman. She's done enough. All right, let's see here. Well, then they have 6 children, so he kept going, and 19 grandkids. Jeez. He was nicknamed Spaghetti by Tony Pena. That's what I call him. Take a look at his legs. They look like spaghetti, real thin. Got it? Ended Pete Rose's 44-game hitting streak. Made the key defensive play to stop the streak going with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Rose, in his second plate appearance, lined a pitch up the middle that McWilliams reached back and caught. Now we know. All right, so it's a positive score for me. I'll take it. Andrew's got the Tuker, Bob Tewksbury. You got real stirrups there. No real information there. 1987, 2 teams, the Mets and the Cubs, for a minus 0.7 WAR. That's sounds like it should have been one of my cards. He went 1-8 with a 6.66 ERA. The Tuker. Go on for a long enough career. What was that? A minus 0.7. All right. Wikipedia. Lowest ratio of base on balls per innings for any starting pitcher in the major leagues since the 1920s. Comes from all the New Hampshire guys are showing up. All of them. Change up artist did some TV. lives in Maine. Played himself in the movie The Scout. There we go. Oh, I need to put that on the list. Put that in the pop culture database. You're still at a minus, but I mean that helped. We can check the IMDb page because he should have one. Bob Tewksbury, The Scout, and then just other baseball things. But there you go. You're our first true pop culture of the day. All right. Confirm score. Pull Brian's card. We have a winner. We have a winner. This is, okay, I need a button for an automatic win because this, oh, Ricky. Oh, no, I win. I forgot the rules. I guess for that, we should have, you guys should get your favorite players. That's an automatic win, but I win. There we go, Ricky. And Don Mattingly, two of my favorite players. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. My pen poked you. You okay, sweetie? Are you okay? I know you're a drama queen, but that was my bad. Now, okay, so it says Jeff wins. So let's just play this out. First of all, I've got several. Oh, we can watch. What is this going to be? What YouTube video do we think this is going to be? Is it going to be the Pepsi Dream Team? Is it going to be the Rolaids commercial? Oh, I bet it's Richard Marx take this heart. No, I got to work that out. I gotta have those listed better. All right. Well, let's see how it does. What happens here? So we'll pull Mike's card. You got a Rafael Ramirez. We'll give you some quick points here. Let's see if it gives me the win because that might be a bug that I need to fix. So 87, a minus 0.3. There are some bad players in this set. Wikipedia, probably not much. Yeah, nothing there. All right, so let's see what happens here. It gave me the win. We're going to be here all freaking day. All freaking day. And I just dropped my pen. All right, we're going to speed run it now because I'm getting hungry and the dogs need to go out. All right, my card. Brian Billadero. I am unfamiliar with him. 1987, did not play in the big leagues. Well, actually, this might be good for me. This might be very good for me. Might be like a manager card. Wikipedia, son was drafted, yada, yada. Currently the manager of the Tri-City Dust Devils for the Angels. All right, so I've got a 0. I'll take it. Bad airbrush. Oh, just airbrush. That would be maybe an 80s baseball aesthetic. Okay, yeah, I agree, Andrew. Whoever wins this round is our winner, which doesn't bode well for me since I've got a 0. Unless somebody pulls a Ricky card. All right. Andrew has... we're going to have to do this a couple of times. Oh, I might just win here. If this errors out, I need to figure out what's going on here. All right, well, it looks like I'm going to claim the winner. Cuz this is clearly. What happens if I just hit refresh on the page? All right. I've still got some bugs to work out, but I'm going to go ahead and say I won. I'm going to go ahead and say I won. I'm going to take it. The winner. The winner. Yep, GG's all around. That was fun. I need to work out some stuff. I need to work out a speed round so we can play that faster, because when there's a lot of people, it takes a little bit longer. Plus, I need to figure out that error. Got my... I didn't turn logging on. Damn it. All right. That'll do it. A little bit longer stream, but it's Friday, long weekend. I'm gonna not be here on Wednesday, on Monday. Enjoy the day off. Hopefully you all have the day off. Everybody stay safe over the holiday. Stay cool. It's been really hot here the last couple of days, and it's supposed to be really cold now, and I'm very excited about that. So everybody look out for yourself. Be good to one another. Stay hydrated and have a good holiday. And I will see you all on Wednesday next week. Wednesday. Happy Memorial Day. Labor Day. Which one?